Because I want to keep that for when I level up, I think. Okay. Let's see. Alright, secure the data sanctum for Omicron to contact with the machine spirit. Oh, we got a third passive thing now. I don't know if that's actually helping. Plus 100% duration for psychic power buffs. It's not that inconvenient to recast the buff. 90% damage bonus in unhinged warp heat state. Is unhinged? What is unhinged? Is that just when I'm like max heat? I feel like I'm probably unhinged like all the time. Let's try that and see what happens. Twix, thank you, buddy. Mukluk, Douglas, Bartholomew, Reginald, Esquire the Fourth, Mr. Johnson, Face Levels the Third, welcomes you. NG Skoga back to the lab. Hope you enjoy your stay. Entertainment is on the way. Crank up the speakers, don't touch the beakers, giveaways every week. Please take a seat, but you'll only need the edge. Welcome. 25% damage for a cypher for 10 seconds when warp heat rises to a higher status. It's always at max for me. Damage boost, all damage. Allows the use of damage boost, all damage, psychic mastery. What do I need for this? Vermin Slayer. Kill horde enemies. Another 500 to finish that. So say movement, stream, cooldown reduction. I'm not really having any problems there. Warp heats. Energy field, inoculator. Minus 20% warp heat on inoculator use. I mean, I don't even know if that's going to help me. Plus 20% hit points from inoculators. Let's try that out. Let's see how that goes. All right, travel to the next location. Let's see. Do you stream certain games on specific games of the week, or is it just whenever you enjoy at the time? Hey, Nox. Basically what Twix says. For years, I did Guild Wars 2 every single day, every single night. And I got a little burnout on it. I still love Guild Wars 2. But at this point, what I'm doing is basically, I stream for 5 hours every night, and I do half Guild Wars 2, half something else. And when I beat that something else, I replace it. And so, you know, on my second YouTube channel, I've got the full playlist, the full recordings of all the other games that I have gone through. Like the other day, we finished Amnesia Rebirth, which was a horror game. And before that, we did Tiny Tina's Wonderland and Dungeons 2. So I try a lot of different things, and now we're doing this right here. And then occasionally I do bonus streams. Like this morning I did a stream where I just played this. You know, that was just kind of me time. I was just doing what I wanted at that point. Data Sanctum. The power shortage was ineffective. I still can't access the main cogitator, but Omicron offered personal assistance in the event that I find a way to the main Data Sanctum. This is quite unusual of him, and his dedication makes me wonder how desperately he is seeking revelations through the communion with the machine spirit.
What are you waiting for?
The auger sensors show extreme levels of chaos infestation near your location. My current physical vessel lacks the necessary augmentations and blessed weaponry to fight this threat.
I'll clear the area. Then you follow me.
I think that's what he was hinting at.
Cleanse me of my sins.
Chest over here. First look, the Inquisitor looks like a long game, at least with the talent trees. I will say the rate that we're, like the last mission I did, I got 2 level ups. Like the rate that we're leveling up is increasing really fast. Oh god, I'm trapped in this freaking chain. I hate these things. And like I'm getting to the point where I can just delete things, so that speeds it up dramatically. Oh my god, there was a thing on the ground, and it was basically, you know, like a mine, and I was glowing red, and I couldn't see it under my own red glow. So I got shredded. Yeah, that's only the second time I've died where I did not see it coming. I need to recast my buffs. I'm waiting on them to come off cooldown. You think levitating could glide over it? Again, levitation wears off anytime you click another button, and then you have to recast it. So since I had just opened the chest, I had probably was not levitating at that time. And I don't know if it was an actual mine or just a mine-like ability from the rift. It might have been like just a delayed rift bomb or something. I think I'm definitely getting some like lifesteal and stuff now. What did I think I got, like, is it 20% lifesteal while in unhinged state? I think that's what's healing me so much at the moment. Yeah, you see all the green numbers pouring off my character? There's definitely some. That's cool. Good to know that trait's working, at least, with this build. Now what? Oh.
I've purged them. Are you ready to join?
I've purged them. We're standing right next to one.
Initiating teleportarian launch sequence.
Are you ready?
Boo, it's a demon.
Devotion glands. Preparing to access the sacred
Devotion glands.
itself.
I'll take that as a yes. I'm expecting significant resistance. I'll protect you while you're working. The war will eat me alive.
Oh my gosh. Ah! If it isn't the consequences of my own actions.
Price I pay for power.
Oh wait, can I channel that while I'm moving? I never realized I could use that while moving. I've always been holding still to do that. Huh.
Talk to me, Tech Priest.
Progress at 12.62%. Diagnostic prelude overclocking.
Prayer loop.
Yeah, I get it. You're working on it. Stand by. A new wave is approaching. Death is a journey.
Oh man, that changes everything. Now that I can do that while moving around.
So be it then.
My character feels very praise the sun-ish, if that's a verb.
Any Any progress, Tech Priest?
Connecting to various identification subroutines. Initiating devotional rites of authentication.
And they're still coming.
Does your warp backfire also hurt enemies? Like the tornadoes and stuff? I think those only hit me.
Suffer my pain.
Oh, interesting. Little graphical glitch there. I used the flamethrower thing and the flame pillar thing and levitate at the same time, and I was doing both at once. Like, you didn't see the arms in the air, but the pillars were coming down, and I was levitating around.
Anything to report, Tech Priest?
Validation sequence in progress. Mind receptors overheating. The great presence in the machine is willing to talk to me.
I'll take care of the next wave of filth then.
Wait, activate turret? There we go. Cool. I see you guys trying to sneak off to the side. I'm off bit early, trying to catch you tomorrow in stream. See you, Robot Ninja. Have a good night, buddy. New turret. Getting some tower defense action going on here. Actually, I don't know. So the thing, I do have a thing where the, what is it? Increased chance for beneficial warp anomalies. I've always assumed that just meant like those orbs of healing and stuff like that. Maybe sometimes the chains can be on my side.
Emotional dampers. Switching to mind cleansing psalms. The spirit in the machine is communicating with me.
I'll take care of the rest until then.
Dude, I bet this guy working on the computer is like, my guy, you have asked me how is it going like every 5 seconds. Let me work. And it always ends with me going, guess I'll go kill more stuff. Ow. Alright, I'm gonna use a potion for that one. That stung. Anyone here ever played Diablo 1 and gotten a Staff of Apocalypse? I feel like that right now. Apocalypse is a spell that nukes the whole screen. Line of sight not required. You just hit everything, even if it's like around a corner, on the other side of a wall. If it's Diablo and he still hasn't been released from his room yet, it was busted.
Yes.
And I feel like that right now.
We have been waiting for this opportunity for a long time.
Omicron?
No. This body is merely a temporary conduit for us, connected to our network through his neural implants. Our name is Sacred Binary Code and Arcane Hexadecimal Chart. but you can call us the machine spirit of the Martyr. We tried to communicate with you through mindless flesh before, but our efforts were ineffective.
The door at the beginning of the game.
Servitor in the hangar deck. That was you?
It was an inadequate interface. This method of communication is unconventional and highly dangerous for the subject, but I had no other choice. The Martyr is harboring a great secret, Inquisitor, which we must protect at all cost before it falls into the wrong hands.
Ooh.
You want to stop Inquisitor Klosterheim?
Our goals correlate. We will show you where he is located at the moment. I must log off from this vessel before I damage him beyond repair. I will seek other channels of communication.
My gosh, the computer is so strong. He is frying this guy by just talking to us. Is there any other loot here before I leave the area? Doesn't look like it. Okay. D1 where Wall of Fire was equally deadly yourself as a... Oh yeah, your own spells had friendly fire. If you summoned a firewall and walked into it, you could die. Level 31 on passive skill point. Force point for doing warp damage. Okay. Any quest stuff? Yes.
What was all that down there, Tech Priest? Did I witness some tech heresy just now?
No. I connected to a pure machine spirit, which had been upgraded to serve a specific purpose. I'm 100% certain of that. While my voice box was utilized by the machine spirit, the communion gave me partial access to some routines.
So, it is not an AI?
It is not an abominable intelligence. It is something extraordinary. By sacred
abominable
digital
intelligence
and uploading rituals, a penitent soul became part of this machine spirit. It was not the creation of a sentient intelligence, but the blessed fusion of man and machine.
What are you doing now?
Filing away the memories in the sonic requillaries. Giving you the coordinates I received from the machine spirit. Lord Klosterheim is currently in the research cloister.
In all AI in 40k universe eventually comes to the conclusion that in order to save humanity, it must kill all of humanity. I didn't know that. So I was told yesterday by Warhammer fans that apparently at some point in the past, all AI rebelled against people, and so people destroyed all AI. So now all computers are like human brains plugged into interfaces. Like they're not actual just, tech. So I think that's why he said, did I just witness heresy? Is that AI? Do we need to break it? Did he pronounce reliquaries as requillaries? Yes, I heard that too, Akand. I was kind of doing a double take. Probably just a slip up on the voice actor. The machine spirit of the Martyr is trying to protect a great secret hidden on the abandoned fortress monastery. It seems to consider me an ally against Klosterheim, who was so dedicated to finding the secret he was willing to order his own tech priest to override various segments of the machine spirit. What he doesn't seem to know, however, is that this machine spirit is unique. A very long time ago, it reached apotheosis, when a penitent soul became part of this machine spirit by sacred digital apotheosis and uploading rituals. It was not the creation of a sentient intelligence, but the blessed fusion of man and machine to complete a mission. Okay, let's take a look at equipment again. Oh, can I use that one that I saved now? Okay. Break greens, break blues. And let's go over here. Oh, this says coagulant 5 times? You can do that? I didn't know you could do that. So I could have Rejuvenator 3 times. That would be disgusting. Okay. Well, hold on a sec. It's 5% per second for 20 seconds, but 29-second cooldown. So I'll have 2 rejuvenators and 2 reduced cooldown. But 26. Alright, so 20 seconds, about 20-second cooldown. Alright, that's fine. I just tuned again, I'm seeing a brain in a cage with googly eyes. He's just saying hello. No big deal. No big deal. Alright, so this definitely worked. I don't know if this is working, but this definitely worked. What if we swap that out for 90% damage bonus and unhinged? Because I'm like always unhinged. We're always crazy. Klosterheim's Trail. Perhaps I was too suspicious of the tech priest. After all, his plan worked. The audience with the machine spirit was successful, and now I'm ready to follow Klosterheim's Trail. On second thoughts, this is nonsense. An Inquisitor can never be too suspicious. Constantly suspicious. There's a saying in 40k, everything is canon, but not everything is true. What? That's deep.
Inquisitor,
or dumb, I'm not sure which.
Lord Klosterheim is heading toward an area marked as forbidden. It is cut off from the dominion of the machine spirit.
I'm on my way. I also need an explanation as to why anyone would tamper with the machine spirit in such an irregular way.
Although the chances are infinitesimal, complex machinery may be vulnerable to the corruption of chaos. For some reason, Uther Tiberius wanted to reduce even that small chance to 0.
I want to know more about that. Keep me updated.
Okay, we buffed. Cleanse
me of my sins.
Inquisitor, I have analyzed the records of my communion. The administrator prayers in the digital marginalia indicate that Uther Tiberius fused an incorruptible soul with the machine.
But that is impossible. Unless you sacrificed someone, fought off a demon, and became immune to corruption.
Agreed. Subject would be a former demon host.
Is that even permitted?
I could list 136 sects within the Adeptus Mechanicus, which would start a doctrinal purge based solely on such a notion. But my sect has always believed in digital martyrdom. I consider this machine spirit a miracle.
Now that you have access to the main core, I want you to find all records.
He's like, yeah, this is illegal in 49 states, but I live in California. Wait, shoot, how do I get over there?
Inquisitor, I've just completed my diagnostic meditations and reviewed the data. We can safely rule out the infection as the cause of your hallucinations.
Then what is it?
My theory is that the visions might be residual memories, leaking through a hasty mind scrub. They could have been triggered by certain phrases or events.
That's nonsense. Stop obsessing about my mental condition.
As you command, Inquisitor.
Oh my god, just blazing down the hallway. Dude, this health potion that's twice as strong as the previous ones makes a huge difference. It's basically, when I activate it, it heals me for 10% health per second for 20 seconds. And then I can just keep funneling this fire beam and just walking down the hall like an angry Jesus.
I have scoured the classified data looms on this deck. I think you ought to know that all research sanctums on this deck were assigned for demon host experiments for decades.
What? Uther Tiberius was creating demon hosts?
The sheer number of subjects implies that he was trying to... Any progress, Inquisitor?
Oh god, I'm triggering this stuff too quickly. It can't even talk.
He may have an agenda, but at least he's culling the
I'm going through the levels so quickly. Oh my god, I can't move.
I'm in the research cloister, Tech.
Incorrect. You are only approaching the gate of the research cloister, currently under quarantine.
By the Emperor, you must be the most pedantic specialist I've ever had in my...
Comment filed away for later evaluation. Proceed to the gate, Inquisitor.
By the Emperor, you're the most pedantic person I've ever had to deal with. Comment filed away for later.
I slay in thy name.
Corpse.
I've found the remains of a dead technologist.
I suspect he is the one responsible for overriding the local systems. Search the body for additional information, Inquisitor.
Status update reference Inquisitor / Klosterheim. Data Predator Ishmael Kell. Code barriers implemented successfully. Controls and/or access of cogitators by external operators hampered drastically. Main navigation cogitator warp drives, kinetic engines, and Gellar subsystems are quarantined. Chances of another spontaneous jump converging to 0. Disapproval of the machine spirit is clear. My actions are treated as hostile behavior. In progress. Extensive areas of the ship are sealed and protected by an ancient unknown protocols. Attempts of remote access failed. Manual override deemed to be the only viable option. Paradox alert. Direct orders of Lord Inquisitor Klosterheim are categorized as code heresy, berating the motive force, and contradict the thrice-blessed protocols of the machine god. Projected vector, downward spiral toward tech heresy and/or extreme rebuke from the machine spirit. Continuation of our actions, calculated unwise. Aborting our actions, also calculated unwise. This unit needs further analysis from the Fabricator Locum. Okay.
Sigma 7 Omega 3 5 Alpha.
Interesting. The machine spirit is trying to communicate with us again. That is the emergency code for the lockdown protocols. The research cloister has been quarantined. You might not be able to leave if you enter.
I should return to my ship then, and make preparations before I enter that area.
Is it like a final boss or something? You may not be able to leave once you enter. Okay. I look back at the stream of times you T-posing on enemies. Warp Resonance. Psychic powers create a psychic zone for 20 seconds that gives 20% damage bonus to psychic powers, each subsequent psychic power cast adding 10%. Item collection, Signum common loot box. What? Okay. Found intel on another level. Not yet, but okay, we got that. Let's see. I'll keep the bonus to XP gained. Alright, I think I can scrap all this.